where them cowboys roam. Some people drive big trucks, some ride on chrome. Tulsa, Oklahoma's where I call home. We don't just ride horses, we rock candy and chrome. Grab me a cold beer and sit on my tailgate. Got the Panhandle State on my license plate. Pack up everything and hit 75. Head straight down to Texas where the party is live. Got my boots on tight and my bubble strap. Cinch shirt smelling good, now I'm sliding now. Pants creased, now I'm hopping out my dude.
KBOB 89.9 FM, Worldwide Rodeo, the toughest sport on dirt. Yeah, we up in here with my main man, Mr. Anthony Craig. We also have the trail ride boss. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here with our special guest.
How you doing there, man? Man, my guy.
Man, I'm good. Just happy to be here.
Man, it's a blessing, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Especially 23 years old and doing what you want to do.
Exactly, man. It's a blessing for sure.
Yeah. So first off, we want to, everybody, if you would just give prayers for Mr. Anthony and his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're going to shout out prayers and send our prayers up. Yeah. So this weekend is what? You going to rodeo this weekend? You in it? What's going on?
Yeah, man. I'm at a UPRA rodeo this weekend. I'm going to Atoka on Friday night. Yeah.
Toka. What is it? LPRA or?
UPRA actually. UPRA CWRA. Yep.
Okay. So you gonna do your thing? I know you're gonna do your thing, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, man. That's all I can do.
What all you been doing over the summer? You been getting them? Or?
Yeah, it's been good, man. I can't complain. Just staying busy, trying to be the best dad I can be, best husband I can be. But yeah, staying busy for sure.
That first, yeah,
exactly,
that first in that order,
yeah.
So I'm talking about. I seen you out there in Shirley's, boy. Look, man, what's his name again?
It's Axton. Yeah,
he be moving around, don't he? Yeah, y'all, he got y'all busy.
Yeah, man, he run the house, man. When he up, we up. So don't nobody get to sleep for sure.
How you say you gonna tear up something? Huh?
Yeah, man.
Get it any and everything. Mr. Jesse Balfour, how y'all doing? Craig Osborne. Yeah, we got a few people on live. We need to, yeah. So, Miss Trail Ride Boss, what you think about Miss? You have heard anything about Mr. Craig? He's one of the top youngsters, going right now.
Right now, yeah. I have actually, like I said, I pay attention to the rodeo scene. So, yeah, I like what you're doing out there, especially in the competitive sport, not just locally, but I know that you have put in a lot of effort on the road and out of state. So what is your biggest goal right now for yourself, being in the position that you're in? What is something that you're looking forward to, like any upcoming events that we should be looking at?
Right now, honestly, I'm staying pretty local.
Mm-hmm.
Just before my son get to go in school, so
Yeah.
I've been staying pretty local. But the next finals I'll go to will be in Ada, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
CWRA finals in November. Yep.
All right. We're looking forward to shouting you out and paying attention to you there. But the biggest thing that I want to know is, I know you're in the top competitive cap open, correct? Yes. So we are just interested to know what does it take to get prepared? What do you do to get prepared for calf roping? We always ask everybody who comes on the show, what do? You listen to music? People say chew gum. So what do you do to get, prepared?
For me, it's definitely music. Like, it just kind of get my mind right. You'll catch me all the time. I'm singing a song as soon as I walk in the box and things like that. But for me, I just want to keep a positive mindset whenever I'm going in. Stay confident, not to get in my head too much. That's pretty much the best thing for me to do.
Yeah.
So you don't worry about the cowboy that went before you.
Nah, I can't do that. Yeah. Nah, you can't handle anyone else's business, man. It's only you.
Yeah, that's what Walt was saying, man. You just gotta stay focused on what you have to do.
Yeah, man. It's you against the calf. It's not you against everyone else, man. It's just you and the calf. That's it.
That's what I like about calf rope, man. If you mess up, you mess up. You can't blame it on nobody.
Exactly.
The horse, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do his job. So you know what I'm saying? And I know you mounted pretty good. What you riding?
Man, I've been riding with my buddy Sam. He has pretty nice horses down there in McAllister. So I've been fortunate to be able to ride good stock my entire life, and man, he just continued to help me out, man.
Sam,
Yes,
what's
sir.
his last name?
His last name is Ward, man. They have his family has a rodeo company down in McAllister, and they do a lot of different rodeos, bucket bulls, things like that.
Yeah, I think I seen him on Facebook today or somewhere. Sam Ward. Seen him on some today. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So what's the horse name? Which ones do you be riding?
It's funny to say that his name is Sam. And he has a horse named Sam.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam and Sam.
Yeah. But no, they're both good. He has one named Sam, and I believe the other one's name is maybe Lola. I think that's what he calls her. But yeah, they're both pretty nice. Yeah.
And I know you can't compare them, but neither one of them because they both pretty good, right?
Yeah. Don't compare it, man. Just take them for what they are.
Yeah. Back in the box, and like you said, do your thing.
Do my thing.
That's the horse gonna do.
Yeah, man. If you ain't got
that,
you ain't got that stuff done before you leave the house, man. It's no good. You might as well not go.
Right.
Yeah. And you from a big rodeo family. What generation? What, you third or what?
I'm third generation. Yeah. My grandpa started me out pretty early, and that's where I started from, man. Down in Oklahoma.
Who made that beat? Mr. Who?
Mr. David Rager, man. He taught me everything
The
I
Rager
know.
family,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Big legacy right there.
And I wish video cameras would have been going on back then, boy. I bet you they used to talk noise. Him and Uncle Sid and Mac, boy. Uncle Sid, Mac, and I bet you. But your dad, he kind of laid back.
Yeah.
Uncle Mac, yeah, and Uncle Sid, they gonna get it on. But what you think conversations used to be like that back in the day in the practice field when they practiced?
Man. I'm sure it was just like it was when I was growing up. My grandpa was pretty hard on me, but it made me who I am today, and I'm proud about it. So that's for sure. That's for sure good.
Yeah, because there was three of them, and you're the only son, right?
I'm my mom's only son.
Yeah, and then Steve was the only son, so y'all didn't have nobody to practice with. So you know what I'm saying. So they was Uncle Sid was on Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Uncle David probably was on you. Hey,
exactly. Step up or step out. That's what it was, man.
Yeah, Ragers. It's a man. I know. I'm not going to even ask it, man, because who would you watch growing up when they get ready back in the box?
Man,
who you pay attention to?
You can kind of see it in the way I dress, but don't tell anybody, man. Steve Rager, man. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen a guy work 20 hours a day and never sweat.
Man.
Steve is always gonna be starched with a polo shirt on, man. That was my hero.
Yeah, with the nice T-shirt up under the match.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he stay clean. That's my guy right there. Steve Rager. Yeah, I told him to call in there and hit you with a few questions, but he probably on the road. He stayed busy, man.
Exactly.
Man, I'm proud of him, man. Matter of fact, you taking, the same footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I ain't in the trucking, but I'm starting my real estate business, so that's been pretty good for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you still in school? Could you share what you?
Yeah. I'm in school. I'm getting a bachelor's degree in finance, man. Just trying to further my career in the banking industry. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that's really exceptional. Just because we see so many young people, and you're 23, correct? So you're in a young field. So yeah, and I think the biggest thing now is that we see that it's kind of hard for them to juggle rodeo and then education. So how is that line up for you? Are you able to still have time to get in the books, take a test, get on the road? So what do you do to manage all that?
Honestly, man, right now it's a job for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't rodeoed as much this year because of it, but it's been good for me. I actually graduated from Connors back in 21, and I took a year off and went full rodeo, and it helped me out really good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I placed a lot, won a lot, but I wanted to go back to college. I had to get something more
outside of that. Yeah.
Outside of rodeo. It's kind of up and down. Success is rented. It's not bought.
Right.
It's rent due every day, man. That's kind of how it is, though.
You got to pay the bills.
You got to pay the bills, man. It is not easy out there.
Yeah,
because you might draw something dirty a whole week, not win nothing.
Man, it's not the bad deal is it's not whenever you're drawing bad, you're not winning. It's whenever you're drawing good and can't do it right. That's when it's really bad.
Right.
Man, I see that AC up there. Is that your logo up there?
Man,
on
yeah,
your
that's
head?
my brand, AC, A
Nice.
Cross
The
C.
cross,
Yeah,
yeah, that's nice right there. We call you. What's your nickname? Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, that's
Yeah,
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
yeah. I remember, watching you and man, when you was young. What was that little dun horse you used to ride?
Yeah,
Man, y'all
that's
used to get it
Kiki,
on.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, she took me from everywhere, man. I had her since I was about 8 years old, and man, I sold her in 21, and it has been a long ride for me. Yeah, she
Oh,
went from junior rodeos to college and pros, so she was a
sweet.
good one for me.
She's
Yeah.
still going. Anybody still riding?
Yeah,
Hers?
yeah. There's a kid that rides her out in he lives in Sapulpa actually. His name is Cutter Enlow. And that horse is still winning
Nice.
on the big
Enlow?
stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of some kid in the Chad in low.
Yeah, that's his son actually. Chad
Oh,
Enlow's
okay.
son.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh well, I know yeah, he
He in
mounted
good
pretty
hands.
good. Yeah.
Exactly.
How you think? How you think old Kiki is?
I would guess she is probably about 19 now. Yeah.
She still got some good years in her.
Yeah, she's tough, man. She ain't never gonna quit running, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
What's the oldest you've seen a horse still going pretty hard? Forest Calf.
Whenever I was in high school, I graduated for the national finals, actually high school national finals, and I was riding two horses. Both of them were over the age of 25, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, they were both old. Yeah,
Still
Yeah.
firing.
still firing.
Man, that's what I like to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Long as you take care of them, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And
you got to take care of them, man. It's a full-time job.
It is.
take them, get the massages and everything.
Yeah.
Miss Kendra Demery, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
shout out Kendra. Yeah.
yeah. She's finna move too, man. It's gonna be a lot of hurt people around here. Yeah, I seen on Facebook she finna move to Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
So man, people have
Yeah.
to when they go to rodeos down there, they're gonna have to call her up.
And watch out. Yeah, she's in the making. So yeah, I think that's really good. I think the next thing too is when it comes to like basically in the field of, getting the proper feed and the proper, taking care of your horses. Do you know how to manage it pretty well? Like, as far as that, like, do you have any type of specific use that you use differently that other people may use with their horses?
For me, it's a 12-hour deal.
Mm-hmm.
So usually whenever I'm taking care of horses, I want to get them on a 12-hour set time. Kind of is because horses, they only digest food every 12 hours. So you want to feed it 7 and 7 or 8 and 8,
Mhm.
things like that. Kind of helps their intestines, make sure they don't colic, things like that. But
Mhm.
man, like I said, it's a full-time job. If they're not feeling good, they're not going to perform good. So you got to keep them on with the best feed, good shoes on their feet, things like that. Leave on time.
Yes.
Don't be late, because man, if you get a horse hurt on the way to rodeo, it's not good. Nah, for
Man.
sure.
Yeah, then throw a shoe or something. You gotta, man. Then you panicking.
Exactly.
Is a horseshoe anywhere around?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we was talking earlier about the movies. What movie? What was that the movie you was in?
Yeah, I was on a TV show called Lawman Bass Reeves. Yeah, shout out Glenn Jackson. But we were both on that together, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, they had that rodeo down there. About 4 or 5 months ago? That Bass Reeves rodeo.
Yeah.
Down in Arkansas.
Yeah. I went there it was in Fort Smith.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Yeah. Shout out to them.
I think Bobo and Kerry now.
Yeah.
Judge that.
Exactly. Bobo and Kerry judged it. I believe Marcus was there announcing, but it was nice. Good rodeo.
Nice.
Mr. Friday. Yeah. What did you play? What was your part? So if anyone ever see it, they
yeah, you can definitely see me for sure in the very first first episode, man. It looks like I'm getting shot, but
yeah, that's what they say.
I didn't last very long, but yeah, I
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah. Oh, Ant-Man, the stunt man, you and Glenn. Yeah, Glenn. What was the other one Glenn played in?
I believe he's been in Harder They Fall.
Yes,
I believe that's what it was. Yeah.
Yes, nice.
You have any roles coming up? Anybody been calling you?
I've only had a few calls. I think the next deal is a rodeo movie down in Texas, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I cannot complain. That was a great experience, man. Best job I ever had, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah, so anybody out there that's in the film industry, we might need to do a rodeo regular
Yeah,
championship
exactly.
calf roper right here, Mister Mister Ant Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. So, how was the experience? Like I said, I don't think many people have the opportunity to, get outside of rodeo. And like you said, you got into the role of casting in a big time, TV show. So, how was that like? And did you like it? Is it something that you want to keep, progressing in, or keep, showing in movies or shows?
Yeah, I would love the opportunity for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
That type of stuff is really hard to get into. It was a really good experience, man. I love the people that I got to meet.
Mhm.
Not every day you get to see A-list actors all the time, but
Yeah.
especially not in Oklahoma. But it was really good. Um, Meeting and sitting with David Oyelowo and Dennis Quaid, people like that. It was pretty nice. Just getting that experience, being around those people, understanding, hey, what's going on, because it is a lot different than any other industry. They send you a little form out every morning to tell you
Mhm.
when to show up. If you're supposed to be there at 8:30, you're there at 8:31. They're kind of telling you, hey, we got to hurry.
Yeah, to get on
Yeah,
set. Nice,
exactly,
nice,
exactly.
nice,
yeah,
nice.
they understand that because everything's based off timing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, exactly.
That's nice. That's
Cool,
nice.
cool. That's what I'm talking. Hey, if anyone, Jamie, I see you on live, John Brandon. If y'all have any questions, Mr. Anthony Craig, y'all get call 918-856-3873. 918-856-3873. Cause y'all know he got a lot to talk about, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Eden was talking about that shirt earlier. I like that. God over everything,
God over
man.
everything,
You got to
man.
put him first.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Then you got the cross. Hey, the cross, man. That's what I'm talking about. Represent, man.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my grandpa, man. He always took me to church every morning, every Sunday morning, man. We would go to Sunday school, and heck, my auntie would pick me up from Sunday school and take me to the junior rodeo. So, yeah, God over everything for sure.
Cool.
Nice,
Did he ever
nice.
teach you how to pick that guitar?
No, 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 gosh, no. Man, my grandpa, he was a big time singer. He didn't play any
Yes.
instruments, but he could sing. And I did not get that gene. Don't ask me to sing nothing. They threw me on the drums as soon as I could keep a rhythm. So
Rhythm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him and Ernest and Ernest them, man. We think it was Uncle Sid. I don't know, probably one of his birthdays in the backyard over there.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
was going at
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Troy.
brought the instruments
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Man, I,
Mhm.
I used to love hearing, Ernest and Troy and all them. They would get together, pick the guitars, and just sing, man. It was really good growing up in that type of environment, just keeping me out of trouble and just making great memories with family and friends, man. It was good.
Yeah, that's why I be telling horses when you around rodeo and they keep you busy, so you don't have time really to get in no
Nah,
trouble. You know what I'm
nah.
saying? Because you junior
Yeah,
rodeo school.
exactly, exactly.
Shout out to your mom, Miss Joy, man. She raised a great young man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. My mom done a lot for me for sure, man. It was hard at times, trying to make that happen and pay the bills, keep food on the table and things like that, man. It was tough, but she done everything she can for me, and heck, she made the man I am today, and it's been a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Wayne too. Uncle Wayne, he played a big part, man.
Yeah,
I know he
man.
kept you, pretty salty, man. Cause yeah, Wayne was pretty nice back in the.
He
Well, he still
was.
is. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yep, yep.
Yeah, I remember that black horse he had. He bought from Donnie and Ronnie, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like they had a live wire. I think it was down in I want to say Arcadia. No, it was Clearview
Mm-hmm.
Arcadia, and he stepped on that live wire and died right there
Yep,
instantly.
yep.
And that's why you gotta have insurance on these horses, man.
Yeah, man. It's a bad deal when a horse goes down, because heck, they're not easy to replace right now at all.
I think he had just got that horse too. He hadn't had the horse no more than 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne, what are you doing down there, man?
Man, you shoot horses every day. Yeah, that's
Man,
what he do.
Nice, nice.
Fit what, like 53 years old. I don't think I could do it, but shout
Yeah.
out to him, because he's made a lifetime career out of it. So
Right.
yeah, it's been
yeah,
pretty good for him.
Nice.
yeah. You man, you had it pretty good. You got the calf roper, Mr. Wayne Rager. You got the barrel racers, your mom and Cecilia.
Yeah. I've had it pretty good my entire life for sure.
Yeah,
growing up the baby, man, I got what I wanted. So.
Yes, the only child, you and Steve, y'all kind of spoiled, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was spoiled for sure. Yeah, I cannot complain about everything that I got in my life, but yeah, I was spoiled for sure.
Man, sweet and man, but it's paying off. You know what I'm saying? You get to what I'm saying, do what you want to do, and I'm pretty sure everybody have little rough times, tough times, but you know what I'm saying. But you every time I see you, keep a smile on your face, man, and you know what I'm saying, and doing your thing.
Yeah, smile is my uniform, man. If you don't see me with a smile on my face, just turn and go the other way, because that ain't Anthony.
Yeah, that's why I be saying, why be sad, man? You know what I'm saying? Life too short, man. Yes. John Brandon, man. Look what we got. The Ant-Man on here. Yeah. I wish James would have snuck up in here, because I know he would have had a lot of questions.
Exactly.
James Brandon. You got big Norman Mitchell. What's up, Norm? Norm ain't in Canada, is
he? I think he's probably around Montana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Norm, man, what cat, man? You can't even. The calf ropers are, man.
Different breed, man.
Yeah. Nice. Man, everybody, you know what I'm saying, we'll help each other too.
Exactly, man.
Get off their horse here, man. Your horse down, like I said, if somebody's horse throw a shoe or something. Yeah, get on so and so. Yeah. That's one thing. That's one good thing about you know what I'm saying, rodeo, and people will
help you, man. I can remember me and my mom, we drove all night from Shawnee to Wyoming one time for rodeo, and I had on the way there we had three different blowouts on a single trailer.
Oh yeah,
man, it was a long drive. I think 13 turned into 22 hours really fast.
Man, you probably had to call and get a tire, because you didn't have no 3 spares.
No, gosh, no, man. It was so many people. They stopped and helped us, man. Gave us tires, man. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a blessing. I can remember 3 different people stopping and giving us tires so we could make it to Wyoming, and just grace of God, man. We were all going the exact same place, and they gave us a tire. It fit perfect size, and we rolled on.
Nice.
Get anything done?
Oh yeah, it was pretty nice out there.
Okay,
yeah. I can shout out Shad Mayfield, but man, that guy's different breed. Sucks that I had to draw up the same year that he was there.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Oh man, yeah.
They said his dad. I didn't ever get to see him rope, but he said his dad was pretty nice too.
I've never seen Sylvester Mayfield rope. The only time I ever see him, he has cowboy boots with a tag still on the boots, some little cargo shorts, and riding a bicycle, man. That's about all he does.
Yeah. He raised a nice one, huh?
Yeah. He's definitely the truth, man.
Him and old Lollipop doing their thing. Lollipop. He got a horse, Lollipop.
I know. Hey, he is. I know he's at the big scene. I know we have he's a big, status right now in rodeo. So how is that? Have you ever crossed paths with him, or spoke with him in the in the shoots, or have you guys crossed paths at any moment?
Yeah. Most of the time, whenever I see him, I'm cracking jokes, because I don't need to think about him whatsoever.
Yeah. That's your biggest competitor.
Man.
So,
like I said, man, I can remember my senior year when I made it out there. They had 3 rounds at that finals. Shad won every round except one, and I can remember only 2 people beat him in that round. It was me and Jarvis Demery.
But it was a probably tough, tough
it was
thing.
Tough.
Yeah,
it was
he get
tough.
on out there. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, Jarvis doing his thing too.
Yeah. Shout out to Jarvis, man. Been together since we was in pre-K.
So it's been a long time.
Long time.
Pre-K.
Have you been in truck? Have y'all been in truck together?
No, not since he went pro. I hadn't been in the truck with him very much. No.
When you get through school, you thinking about
man, honestly, I've been wanting to stay home, man. Honestly, that's kind of what I want to do. We started a real estate business, and that's kind of what me and my wife want to kind of continue on, just leave something for my son to have whenever he gets old enough.
Yeah, that's nice. Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. Cause man, it costs.
It costs.
Costs to be the boss.
It costs to be the boss for
It
sure.
does. Yeah, for sure.
And man, that road, them entry fees, they add up, boy. When you
they do add up.
And gas in the truck. Ooh, there's a lot to it. But I'm pretty sure you had a nice. I know you're not. I know you're not gonna quit no time soon. But I know from here on you had it pretty nice.
Yeah, I've had it nice. I did, man. Growing up, like I said, my grandpa trained all my horses for me. Man, so as soon as I was old enough to ride, he had me on a horse roping, so it was
ready to go.
Yeah,
the luxury of having that. Some of us really just have to get out there and survive.
So. Yeah,
I remember that pen right there on Utica. My mother wouldn't let me go over there, man, because my dad used to ride bulls. I said, "Mom, they calf open. There ain't no bulls up there." You know what I'm saying? Because me and Wayne was pretty cool.
Exactly.
I talked to Wayne every now and then, and right there where Steve just moved from. Yeah. Oh, Calvin Griffin over here, man. Big Grim. What's up, Grim? Glenn, also Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Glenn, man, when the next movie, man, we might need to come up with a script.
Exactly.
Hey, it's a lot of movies coming to Oklahoma, man.
Yeah, for sure. I am excited about that. Yeah, it's a lot of more movie opportunities.
What was it? Tulsa with Sylvester Stallone at Tulsa Night?
Tulsa King.
King. Yeah. I seen him. I watched it last night. He got on Palomino horse, bareback. I like, okay. Yeah. So people saying it's a nice spot to do movies. So yeah. Might need to get with old Chaz, Ronnie Stevens' son.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He hooked up with some good people, man. Yeah, we got Trail Ride Boss. She probably come up with a script. Nice movie.
Maybe in the making. That would definitely be something fun to do. So yeah, I think that is really good. Well, I do have a question too. I know that a lot of times that everybody kind of has their particular person that they always looked up to. Who was that particular person that kind of got you? You have a million people in your family that you could have looked up to, but who was somebody, outside of that or in your family that you kind of looked up to that was like, okay, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Man, honestly, my grandpa was my hero.
Yeah.
Since birth, that was my hero, man. I wanted to walk, talk, act exactly like him.
Can you tell us a little bit what your grandpa did? What's his name is? Just for the people, because some people need to know.
My grandpa's name was David Rager. Yeah. Rest in peace, but he's passed away since then. But he was there for me every step of the way. He bought calves, horses, practice pen with me all the time, and it was nice growing up. I can remember it could be 2:00 in the morning. I'll be driving home by myself at a rodeo. He'll call me, "Hey, you must not have got nothing done because you didn't call." So
oh yeah. Those calls to grandparents be important. They want to know. They want to know when, where, and how. Exactly. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
I can see it have any impact. And I know Uncle Mac did because he gonna make himself in the mix.
And it was tough, man, growing up in the Rager family. But yeah, shout out Uncle Sid too, because man, I can remember being around them all the time. You couldn't be soft at heart. You had to for sure get up and go get something done.
Yeah. They was tough back in the day, man. Dooney Johnson, man. A lot of people don't know about Larry Lawson, but he wrote pretty good too. Yeah. But the Ragers, man, that was what Ragers, Jacksons, Golfs. Top names right there.
Big names, yeah, definitely.
Big Randy, my big bro, rest in peace, man.
Exactly.
What you got? Seeing Randy rope over the years, what's the best? What have you seen that you do that you like? Man, wow.
Honestly, man, I was a little young to be around Randy whenever he was in his heyday. Man, I can remember just this past summer, he was roping and I had never seen it. He showed up, man, 2 raps and hooey, 9-2 at a cow on way down the pen. I was like, yeah, I can see why they said he's the best person out of Oklahoma right there.
And he hadn't roped in 4 years?
Man, he hadn't roped in a while.
Yeah, man. That old Johnny Ray stick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shout out Johnny Ray.
Yeah, he's saying, man, Johnny Ray, you need to get some bigger stirrups. Yeah, man. Man, that was very exciting for Lil Randy too, man. that made her day,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Randy was for sure someone to look up to in the Tulsa community for sure.
Yeah, Lil Randy, she was like she couldn't believe it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He said he's finna rope, and she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, what? Yeah, that was Turley. That was Turley. What was that? Steve Rodeo?
I think it was at Steve's Rodeo, honestly, and Turley just about a year ago. Yep.
Yeah, they say him and Mike, his brother Mike Jackson, man, cold boys. Ask your
Yeah.
dad about it.
I already know my dad would
Yeah.
know a lot about them. So
Yeah.
yeah, Randy and my dad actually were actually on the road and everything together. So, me and Randy went to high school together. So yeah, he's definitely somebody my dad always, was definitely, admired about. So yeah, like I said, seeing his grandson now, it's just like seeing Randy all over again. So it's good that they keep it in the family. I think that's one of the big things I like about people is that they keep it going because rodeo legacy is very important.
Yes.
And I feel like some people, that you either got it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's a good thing that you're keeping it up. The Rugged family is very, very influential. Randy Jackson's family is influential, and my grandfather, he went on to my uncle, my dad, into Bulldog. And so I think every legacy that keeps continuing to grow, it's very important that people, get into it and stay in it. So we applaud you for keeping your legacy growing, your son and being a father. So yeah, that's one thing that you have to juggle back and forth. So yeah, we love to see what you do out there.
Yeah. Again, if anyone have any questions for Mr. Ant Man, call 918-856-3873. I see Jeremy Penny on here. I know he probably calling here and have something real slick to say.
Yeah, Jay Penny.
Yeah. What you think about Jay?
Man, he's cool, man. Jeremy,
Yeah.
him and his dad, they helped me out a lot as well. I used to go up there to their horse pen all the time and rope with them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obey.
Yeah, obey.
Yeah.
Man.
Man, rest in peace to Jerry too, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That was a good cowboy also, man. Like back in the day, man, they used to, man, they really they really went hard, like
Yeah.
man, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, who was that? It was Preemy Cole and Greg Mitchell. They always used to want to match all the time over at Donnie and Ronnie's.
Yeah.
They used to sound like they finna fight. Get your rope, get your horse.
Yeah.
Billy Carter, Big Grim. What you gotta say about Big Grim, man? The big boss.
Man, back in the day, Grimmett was the very first person to let me rope at a rodeo. I can remember he had old 22 out there at Owasso one time, and I was out there roping a dummy. He said, "Hey, man, get on this horse and go rope." I was too short to reach the stirrups, but we figured it out some kind of way.
22 still roaming around too. Yeah.
22 was a good stick. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Marco and 22.
Yeah.
That was the lick right there. Yeah. Big Grim done helped a lot of people out. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He called me the other day. I was up in Oklahoma City picking up a trailer, but I'll get back with you, big bro. I didn't get to call you back that day, but I got you, man. Yeah, because he'll give good advice and he'll tell you, hey man, he ain't gonna cut no corners.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna tell you how it is.
You need to get on that horse and
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So Steve, man, have you and Steve ever thought about matching?
Nah, man, the age gap too much now.
Oh, okay.
Nah, man, Steve, man, that was a really good person to look up to for me. And it's still he still is today, man. He's really good father, businessman. I loved looking up to Steve. Yeah, he's been very influential in my life.
Yeah, Brandon was telling Coop rope pretty good. I've never seen Coop rope.
Oh man, now you boosting his head up now.
That's James Brandon, J.R. Brandon.
Yeah.
The muscle said, man, you don't want Coop back in the box now.
Man, Coop is a horse trainer for sure, man. I don't know what it is. He's got the magic touch. Every one of them he touch, he makes them out to a good one for sure.
Yeah, the Palomino doing pretty good, huh?
Yeah. He don't train bulldogging horses as much as he trains calf horses though.
Yeah. Wayne train calf horses too, huh?
Yeah, he does, exactly.
Oh, Coop up in Canada.
He's in Canada right now. Yeah, he's still with Rodeo, man. He's hard at it.
Good luck to you, humping Coop up there, man. Bring back that dough.
Exactly.
Yes.
Come back to Oklahoma with it for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. No Coop gonna get in the dirt no matter what.
Look out, ground. Here comes the cowboy.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Right.
asking Cam, man, is he anywhere any reach? He said, no, Coop pretty far out there, man. It's gonna be hard to reel him in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Cam was on here that last weekend.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, last Monday. Yeah,
Yeah.
last Monday. Yeah, he's pretty nice guy too,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, you have anything to say about Cam?
You talking about Cam Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and Cam went to college together in Connors. Yeah, he rodeo's pretty good.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's pretty exciting for me to see him. He didn't start too early. For him to be able to have the success that he's having, man, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. You got to know he's working at it for sure.
Yeah, because I think he said, he was playing football, quite a
Mhm.
bit, and he had to talk to his grandmother and going over old back house.
Yeah.
And getting her permission, and because back is like, nah, you're not 21, so you have to go bring somebody over, and they'll be like, okay, let's go. And he said, back been, talking, a lot. Yeah. So it's good, man, that y'all got, man, because, man, I wish my mother, my father, nah, I don't, man, because I'd have been broke up. I'd have been broke up on them bulls, man. My dad,
A million pieces.
man,
You're
my
out
dad,
there.
my dad wouldn't let me do no calf open. He'd have me riding bulls, and I'd have been broke up like him. Yeah.
He did give it a good run out there at the very time of Serena, though. He did. He still got a name.
Baby Jake, I was like,
Yeah.
man, you better leave them bulls alone, man. He came to my grandmother's door one day, Miss Gray, Rosebud Gray, rest in peace. Man, they had to turn him sideways to bring him through the door. Cash from the chest all the way down. Have you had any injuries on?
Nah, the only injury I've ever had was I tore my meniscus back in college, but that's about all I've ever had. Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate not to have any serious injuries. Yeah.
Was it due to rodeo?
It was due to rodeo. Yeah, I had a horse flip on me, and then it just went bad from there.
And I think that's the scariest part that I've kind of seen is that, like, a lot of times when you look at rodeo, it's just like one fatal mistake like that is life or death sometimes. So that's why we kind of give a lot of props to rodeo, because people just think, oh, let's get on the horse, go do your job, and that's it. But it's like, yeah, if that horse gets scattered, every horse has its days, even when they train. So yeah, I just think that's the most momentum. But what is your biggest ride that you felt like you accomplished that you just always think to yourself like that was the best ride I ever had, like, or run? Do you have a specific one or specific place that you actually went?
Honestly, man, my very favorite run that I've always just continued to look at after and after again. Man, I tied a calf in 7 over there at Shakota one night, and I was just like, man, this is finally coming around. I was, number 1 in the state of Oklahoma and CRRA and ACRA, so it was pretty cool.
It was nice,
man.
Number 1 in Oklahoma for that. That's a big accomplishment. Yes, that's big.
Yeah.
7 flat. That's a couple of blinks and
done. Yeah, so you got to be pretty good. I can see that's your best friend. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone in Oklahoma, because it is not easy out here in the calf roping spot. Growing up, looking up to Glenn Jackson, Steve, all those guys like that. They did not take it easy for sure. It was put up or shut up. Get out of the arena, because we don't care if you ain't trying to work at it and get better. So
yeah. And I think just young components, like opponents, like I think a lot of times when you're young, you get that grace to, like, get in there in the shoots with the big time people. And that's when it's like, you're not junior, you out here with the big dogs. Exactly. So yeah, that was a big shift to you. Do you feel like you were prepared for it? Were you nervous? Because those are your families, but everybody's on the line to win money. So family's out of the question. So yeah.
I can say, this is going to sound really weird, I was prepared, but I was not ready at all.
Yeah. I agree.
Big difference,
man.
Yeah.
Being ready and being prepared.
You get prepared at home, but that mindset, you got to be ready for sure. Yeah, because whenever you put that money in the pot, they ain't giving it back to you. You're going to have to take it.
Yeah. that's one of the big things that we and what Kool-Aid always asks, people here, even the young ones, they were like, how does it feel when you lose against your brothers? And they're like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. So, that's one of the biggest things is like, yeah, we're family at the end of the day. It's like when we get out in that pen, it's a different ball game. Like we got to come back with a buckle, some money. Like, I mean, we didn't put all our earnings in here. So yeah, it's a shift. Okay. That's good.
It's like Bryson and Raylan, man. They gonna make each other tough, man. Cause they competitive, man.
Man, I honestly, if it was not, I give props to all of my friends, man. If it wasn't for people like Trey and Jarvis growing up, we just pushed each other every day, every night. Man, if it wasn't for people like that, I wouldn't be as tough as I am today. But, it's the next generation, like you're talking about, Raylan and Bryson, man, even Humpty's two nephews, those kids like that coming up, that's gonna be the tough people in
Taylors.
10 years. Yeah, exactly. The Taylors.
Yeah. And man, and what Pooh also is Collins. Pooh for him son. Not being around, raised around horses, rodeo family, and he getting it on.
Man, it's guys like that you gotta look at and be proud about. Man, and Pooh, whenever I was about 17 or 18, man, it was hard to get by a guy named Matthew Sloan. Man, shout out to Sloan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He was tough. Man, it was never fast, but it was very consistent, man. It was hard to get by the people like that. And it's you cannot stop, just clapping and applauding for people like that. Coming out of different households, different experiences, different backgrounds. Everybody else don't have the opportunities that I have. But they go out and make their own way, and that's something to be proud about for sure.
Yeah. Got a Bill Pickett up on his belt.
Yeah, Bill Pickett.
81 Bill Pickett champion, big champ, boy. Matt be sticking his chest down too.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what you got to do, man, because that make the next man be like, okay, I got you. Yeah. That's what's cool, man. I wonder how can we get a rodeo, a calf roping movie, man. We always see bull riding, man, 8 seconds, and we're going to sit down and see if we get it.
Yeah. I just feel like like I said, that's a very competitive sport because you not only do you have to do that, you have to get it just right. Your time, and you come out slow. I've seen it, and you mess up your time. And I know that's just a big challenge. I've seen it, with my uncle, he cast rope. So those things matter, like having the perfect person to haze with you, having the perfect person. Because, I mean, you can travel miles long and don't come back with nothing. It's a long, sad ride back home. So,
I tell you what, a lot of people don't pay attention to it. It's not just go to the rodeo and enter. It's what you do before you get there. It's the, wind sprints, the push-ups, the times you sitting out there, exercise your horse, times you running down the road, flanking and tying. It's a lot to go into it, man. You for first 10 years of your life, you're training for 8-second runs, and it's a lot of work for just a little bit amount of those times where it's just like you can get overwhelmed for sure and all the stuff that you're doing, but man, nothing is better than finally walking up those steps again to get that paycheck. Hearing the people clap,
Yeah, that's what I say about the youngsters now, man. They get that taste of that first check, they ready to go. They ain't worried about who gonna put the gas in there.
They just ready about getting it and going.
Especially but with that first check mutton buster. Ooh, they ready to when is the next rodeo? They want to be tomorrow.
I can remember my first mutton busting experience, man. I shout out to Marcus Friday once again down there at Juneteenth in Owasso. Had me a bad old sheep, man. Ran my face down the side of the fence line.
That's how you become tough.
Yeah.
Almost made you want to quit?
Yeah, I was done after that, man. I got my check and I said, I'm going to calf rope and I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah, since you didn't got a little taste of the movies, what you think? You think you played a young Fred Whitfield? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that need to be a calf roping movie.
Exactly, man. It would be pretty cool to have a calf roping movie, just showing the actual experience behind the scenes of what we have to go through each and every day for sure.
Like you said, 10 years of training, to get to the college level, and
man,
like Steve, first black cowboy to win. You know what I'm saying? That college championship. Yeah, people don't know nothing about that.
Nah,
Well, a lot
man.
of people know about it, but
It's
it's
not.
not in the in the books.
Yeah, exactly,
It's not
exactly.
talked about. You know what I'm saying?
First college intercollegiate world champion. Yeah, shout out to my cousin Steve. I
Yeah,
can remember going to his house and looking at all those saddles and stuff. And at the time, I really didn't know how big it was, but man, it's a big accomplishment. Not only to win it, but obviously get the degree and have the smartness behind it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what we was talking about. One episode. When we talking about that. It's other like professions other than rodeoing.
Hmm.
Like you with real estate. You know what I'm saying? We have nurses. You know what I'm saying? Miss Chrissy. You know what I'm saying? She's doing a lot of stuff. Tell everybody what you got coming up.
Oh yeah. I got my undergrad in agriculture business at Langston University. I attended there. My family was a legacy. Went over there and then I spoke in a good word because I saw Mr. Alexander and them put on at a rodeo. So I decided to bring about a rodeo team to Langston University. Just because everybody here in Oklahoma, all the greats went to Langston, and everybody, my grandfather went there, he rodeoed, and it was just a lot of things that transpired in that one. So yeah, I got my education there, and all my friends that were in ag, they rodeoed, or we all had a profession, or our families did, or our dads did it. So I think it's just one of those type of things where I have to give back, and I do community stuff now within that. So yeah, it's one of those things that I kind of just like being around. So.
Yeah. So she doing a lot of, but that's not the only thing now.
Oh no, it's not the only thing. I have a lot. I have a lot underneath my belt. Yeah, in special education, I just opened up my business last year. Special education called Aspen Learning LLC, and then just about a couple weeks ago, I just opened up and I actually made my own nonprofit named after my grandfather because he taught me about gardening, cattle, everything was through him. So
Yes.
yeah, I named it after my grandfather, and it's been kicking. And we got a lot of sponsors behind us right now, and we're looking to grow. But everything is, like I said, I just wanted to give, like Kool-Aid just said, it's we got a lot of Black individuals that don't get looked at a lot. And so we were very proud that he gave me the opportunity to get on here on the show because this showcases Black talent. And I don't think that people understand that cowboys originated from Black individuals. And I don't think people understand that the common courtesy, we don't get enough credit, but I feel like now it's all being drawn back to us. And everybody's getting their flowers. So that's why I say, for you, your legacy, your family, we got to give credit when it's due and give flowers to those that are around us, especially the ones that are living, because when they're gone, they're gone. So I think it's very important that we have showcasing here on the radio station, Worldwide Radio. So yeah, we thank you for the opportunity coming out here, and we look forward to many, many more people coming on the show because, like I say, this platform, expands everywhere worldwide. Mr. Bobby Eaton gave us this, so we're really excited for what's to come. So yeah.
Yeah, I seen on Facebook today, Mr. Marcus Friday. He visited on Bill Pickett grave site, man. Now that's he said that was on his bucket list, man, and I'm pretty sure that's probably on a lot of people's bucket list, man.
Mhm.
Bill Pickett, you know what I'm saying? That's what Bill Pickett Rodeo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I bet you that was cool for him because he announced in all the Bill Pickett rodeos, and yeah, you get to go up there because he was saying too. Also, Ed Frazier, yeah, just Wild Eddie, yeah, he said he used to go up there, clean up the grave and make the grave nice every Memorial Day and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Mr. Marcus Friday, I know, yeah, he's feeling some type of way right there, yeah, because man, just like you said about when you used to go Steve's and see all the saddles and stuff, you like, man, I'm going for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I know you didn't want, a lot.
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate. I won my fair share for sure, but I ain't near those guys' level. But
Yeah.
yeah, I won my fair share.
Yeah, old Trey got busy on Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Trey on one, ain't he?
Yeah. Trey's hotter than $2 pistol, they say, man.
Trey golf. Yeah.
Yeah, the golf family is very impressed. Yeah, it's very impressive.
Just like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you had your Mr. Uncle David, and you know what I'm saying, and Uncle Sid, he had Wooger, he got Bobo, man.
Man, it's kind of cool, man.
Graham up there also.
Exactly. A guy like Trey, man, it's crazy whenever you can get somebody that young, man. Trey has been the man for a long time. he's a year or two older than me, but growing up with him and being able to compete against him my entire life, man, I can remember going and staying at their house. They take me to junior rodeos and things like that and let me ride horses. It was good experience, man. You know, a lot of times, especially in the cowboy industry, we look at sponsorships, man. We talk about them, we highlight them. Man, it's the biggest sponsors is really your family, man.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's like, you know, those saddle pads and stuff and hats and things like that that actual sponsors and companies give you. That's good. But you know, grandma back here gives you $250 or $300.
Yeah,
you know
that counts. Yeah, it
drive
counts.
you down the highway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you really need it. You know, hey, Granny,
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I know Tina and Trina them, they done put some miles on some trucks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
In gas,
Yeah,
like you said,
exactly.
man.
Yeah.
It's just like you're saying, preparing yourself before you get to the rodeo. People don't
Yeah.
think about new tires,
Yeah,
gas, and
yeah.
then the actual person driving you to the rodeo.
Yeah, because for a while, man, you might be winning, but you ain't driving. You
Yeah, you gotta
know,
find
13
somebody
to
to drive
14,
it.
you know, you don't drive too much then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, right.
Remember, I forgot what it was. Randy had Ernest driving, man, at a young age for him, man. You know, Randy and Ernest up and down the highway. Yeah, Ernest was telling me that story before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernest, man. Ernest cool too, man. I like Ernest, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Kellum, Ernest
Yes,
Kellum.
sir. Oh, Ernie.
Yeah, Uncle Ern. Shout out to Uncle Ern. Yeah, Uncle Ern. I like Uncle Ern too, man. Yeah. So you never did get a taste of that DNR. Jim Jackpots over there. You was too young too. Steve
I
said
was
he
too
couldn't wait.
young. Yeah, I was too young, man. By the time I got old enough to do anything, yeah, it was already done with.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Steve said. It was over with when he got old enough to go
Yeah.
over there. But he said he used to sit on the fence and
just wait on it.
yeah. And then they, I don't know what probably they probably started going to rodeos more or something because that's where I sat on was over there watching and man, I like forget it. I went back over there and asked them. And they sold me old Shorty the Pimp, a little horse called Shorty, man, and it was on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but we're glad you just not just thinking about rodeoing, man, because little man, ooh, he gonna have y'all.
Man, he already has us all strung out, man.
That's
he
what I was
is
gonna
busy.
say. Also, what we talk about Trey calf roping. What you think about the bulldog?
Trey bulldogging?
Yeah, we talk about his calf. We know he's salty with that, man. But he been jumping too.
Now you about to get his head blown up. Now. Nah, man, Trey is an all-around talent for sure, man. It's crazy for a guy, man. Trey does not have to practice.
I bet you can ride a bull too, man. Not the rank.
I can't get him on a bull. I don't know what the problem is.
Hey, you see that video? Steve broke railing from riding.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a regular family tradition for sure.
Yeah,
that's how I can see it. Did
yeah.
He did that to Steve, and man, boy, I still got that video on my phone, boy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, Chrissy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. That's why I kind of stay out of there. I mean, they over here try to always get me to do steer decorating. I'm like the fastest time that those girls come out of there to lean over, you know. And I just think that's like such a competitive sport. It's just like I'd rather just try, I'd rather just ride on the horse and be gentle. But when you have it in your family, people be like, "Oh yeah, well, you should do that." Yeah, but it's one of those things. It's back and forth. So yeah, we applaud y'all because I know them family competitions is no joke.
Yeah, the family competition is way more than the rodeo competition.
Yeah, you talk about the age gap, but now the big dogs, they don't care how old they get. They be wanting to show out with the young ones.
No, they don't care whatsoever.
Yeah, they don't.
He was back in there and do his thing, wasn't he? Yeah. We're talking about bull riding a while ago. Corey Morgan and Carl, your Peanut, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, them guys, we used to go, man. I like, man, y'all is crazy. I said, ain't no way in the world, man. Man, they Corey stick his chest out and nod. Yeah, I mean, we went to Fort Worth one time, man. I was like, somebody, I forgot who got him, he had just got his PRCA car.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, man, I need to get down the road. I said, let's go. We jumped in the car, we rode, man. Yeah, he did. He got one of Donnie Gay and them bulls down there.
Yeah.
Old Rock. What you think, Corey and Peanut, man? Those characters.
Shout out to him, man. I I'm never going to that end of the arena.
Yeah.
I gotta give them their props. I like to watch from very far. I see
Exactly.
how much it takes to get them there and then get them out of the pen. So I'm like,
Mhm.
that's a whole different beast. That's the most dangerous sport in the
Exactly.
world. So
It's like
Yeah.
grandbaby, boy. Grandbaby, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Lyons,
Yeah. Shout out
grandbaby.
to
Yeah.
Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he heart Lions Den. Yeah, the Lions Den, Anthony Lyons.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Atoka, you when you tomorrow or this weekend, Saturday,
Friday night. Yeah.
Friday. Okay,
Friday night.
Was it Friday and Saturday rodeo?
It is a Friday, Saturday.
So you out Friday?
Friday night slag. Yeah.
What you getting on Sam?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with my buddy Sam, man. Yeah, he didn't help me out. I ain't got a feed or water right now. I just gotta show up in my car and rope. So
that's a luxury
A
right there. Just show
luxury.
up.
Shout out to Sam Ward. Thanks for Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Just show up and tie your rope on and get busy.
Yeah, not many people can do it, but I can.
Yeah.
That's from being a great guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? Because you'll do the same thing for him. You know,
Great
he
friends,
know it. You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. And shout out to the Ward family, man. They my first year at Southeastern, they let me come and live with them. I never met them before, but they always been good to me, and just shout out to them, man. They've been really good people for me.
Yeah.
Really good
Sweet.
family.
Yeah, that's nice right there, man. When you never met them and come on, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's the best thing about rodeo. It's not necessarily the experience, man. It's the people that you get to meet. You don't really know who you will. You meet lawyers, doctors, man. Everybody. We all got different professions, but man, whenever you can go and create long lasting relationships, man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just like the movie scene, man. Would you ever dream that, man?
Nah, I would have never thought that, man. It's a lot of things that rodeo has brought me. I can't do nothing but sit back and just smile and be blessed about it, because I would never think I would be on a TV show or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
Did Glenn get you?
Yeah, Glenn helped me out with that. They also kind of seen my little Facebook page and things like that. But yeah, Glenn helped me out with it, and it went on from there. It was pretty good.
Man.
Yeah. We love to see that, because I think so many times, so many people talk about how, in rodeo, who's going to support and who's not going to support. So, I think that's an amazing thing when you can see that as a unity, Black individuals, we got to stick together, especially in this type of profession. Because as you can see, when we see our type of people on the big screen out there, PBR and stuff, it's amazing, because it's like we finally get somebody out there that looks like us. So I think it's amazing that, Glenn is out there helping you out and, showcasing you guys' thing, because we need more, the faces out there. So I think that's an excellent thing. So what's to come? Like, what are you going to do for like any youth projects, or do you have anything, we always talk about like youth, they're giving back. Do you have any projects in the works of, camps or something?
Honestly, like right now, I don't do a whole lot of camps, man. I just help out, kids that come over, like, like you said, my grandpa used to do that all the time. I can remember there was people I ain't never seen before in my life just show up to the house. Hey, Uncle David said we was gonna rope tonight. Well, I went and load calves. It's kind of those type of things. And like I said, I want to be like him. I want to do something for people that aren't as fortunate, don't have those people that's behind them. Just teach people and give them the knowledge that I had and at my hands, but just being nice and continuing to help the next band. You can sit there and be selfish all you want, but if you help the next man, that's the most selfish thing you can do, because that gives you that that good feeling in heart for sure.
Yeah, and you could tell what type of person Uncle David was, because man, his funeral, man, whole gymnasium filled.
Yeah,
man, it was nice, man.
Shout out Preston, that's where I graduated from. Yeah.
Okay, man. Thanks for coming, Aunt. Man,
yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on the show.
We got like a couple of more minutes, and anytime you want to come back, you know what I'm saying? You want to bring Sam Ward and bring him on, man.
Bring Sam the horse.
Yeah. I tell Sam to come on up here one time for y'all, man. He'll tell you some real good stories for sure.
Okay, man. But thanks for coming out, man. And anytime you want to come on the show, man, just come on in, man. Because I know you're gonna have something nice to say.
Well, yeah. Thanks, guys, for having me. For sure.
Of course.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for listening. KBOB 89.9 FM, Worldwide Rodeo, the toughest sport on dirt. Mr. Ant-Man. Ooh. Yes, sir.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.